let's test out the shortcut buttons on the storage space underneath. Now we have this storage space to put, let's say, sunglasses down here, or I could put my phone down here, or my wallet down here, so I can see it's there, and when I leave the car I won't forget it, especially the wallet and the phone. Before we test it out, let's see how it looks in my Tesla Model Y first. Wow, it looks really nice. A lot better than I expected before I install it. As you can see, it looks really nice and clean, flow with the rest of the interior of the car. And not only that, so super functional. You can use it as a storage, and the button on the bottom here, just really clean design. I love the design so far. Now let's test it out. So the first one is to open the passenger door. So I'm just gonna press. As you can see, it opens all the way out for you. You just have to pull the door open. And the second and the third one, similar function here, but this one, it's to open the rear passenger door on the driver's side. The next one is to open the rear passenger door on the passenger side, on the right side of the car. Now we saw what these three buttons does. It might not be useful for some, but it will be useful for some. Like, let's say you have small kids and he doesn't know how to open the doors, or someone else have a friends don't know how to open the door. It could be troublesome with this door on the Model 3 and Model Y, so just press the button and let that person in. Or in the case that you drive Uber or Lyft, you can just open the doors for your passengers, and you can choose between front and two rear passenger door. So now let's check out the next one. So these three, only one function for each button, but this one, starting from this one, will be dual functions for each button. So press 1 for this one, you will open the glove box. As you can see, instead of you have to go through the main menu and then control and then open glove box, now you can just use one single button, press, and then the glove box open, which is really convenient. And the same button you press twice to open the front. Let me show you. Press twice. Now the front open. I do have power front, so it opens all the way up for me automatically. But if you don't, it's just gonna unlock and then let you open, and do the same thing again. We'll close the front if you do have a power front. As you can see, really cool and convenient. Now the next one's also dual function, to press and hold to move your front passenger forward. Really cool. You see, not only it moves forward, it's also move the backrest too. This is probably the first one I have seen so far that you don't have to deal with connecting to the front passenger control panels right there. It just connected to the car, and the car control both moving forward and backrest. The next one, double click to locked all the windows. That's what it does. Yeah, double click to lock all the windows. Let me see. So to do that, here on the screen you have to go locks, and then the window locks right here. So you have to do that. Instead, you just double click, double press here twice, press here twice, and then you just locked all the passengers or all the windows in the car, which is really convenient. On the next button, basically it's the same as here, but then instead of going forward for the front passenger seat, you just move it backward. Let me show you. Press and hold, and you can adjust. You can stop anywhere you want, or just keep pressing however you want the passenger, the front passenger seat to move. Same, move back. So I can stop here or keep going. Really cool. So this is the first time, like I mentioned, without installing the cable to the control panel, and plus one button moves two things at the same time. And for the second function here on this button, you press twice and then the car will preheat the battery for you, as you can hear. So it's preheating the battery right now, which is really convenient because let's say you are going somewhere or going to charge with the DC fast charger somewhere that's not supercharger or Tesla supercharger, then you can just preheat the battery using that button right here. To cancel, same thing, press twice and then it will just cancel the preheating the battery off the car. Now the next button here, press, and then it should open the rear trunk. You can see the trunk is opened, and then press again, you will close the rear trunk. And the next function on this same button here, when you press twice, then we'll change the driving mode to sport, but only if you have performance car or performance Model S, I mean performance Model 3 or performance Model Y, then it'll go to sport mode. Now the last button here, press 1, it will turn on the lights of the whole car. You can see, so all the dome lights in the car are now on all together. And press again, you will turn off the lights. Really convenient, this one. Otherwise you would have to go to the menu, lights, and then dome lights. You can see on, off, auto. You have to go a few steps to get to that function. If you know, some people don't even know how to turn all of these lights on the display, so this could come in really handy. And the last function here on this button right here, as you can see, it's labeled that looks like the side view mirror. That's why you press twice, then both of the side view mirror will fold, and then press twice again, it will just unfold back to normal. When you need to charge these buttons, so you basically need the USB-C cable and plug into your USB-C port inside your center console, and then plug onto the device, then you can charge. Really simple. Alright, these are all the functions that this storage space underneath the display plus the shortcut buttons can do. Super convenient, really easy to install, and these buttons are somewhat really easy to use, and you have to go through a few steps on the display, you know, to use some of the functions in the car that is sometimes, you know, buried a few steps deep in the menus. I love this design, especially you see looks really nice in my Tesla Model Y.